Good afternoon. You just say, oh, three, Energizes. 1, 2, 3. Take Governor Destiny, the phrase that international President King of Jesse, getting us involved in local union politics and 100% and racial awareness of what they do around the country. Also, that Senator put a message here to our president, and we got it back. So we're glad to have the governor here with us today. I say a few words to really encourage us about this election and how important this election is. Especially, he knows the importance of Philadelphia. Because when Philadelphia come out and big numbers, you heard me say you need 700, 800,000 strong for us to take the state. We did it before. I'm confident we're going to do it again. And we elect our president and vice president to 4 more years. Again, 4 more years. We can together. Already mortgage in the house. You can do already mortgage in the house. It's so great to be here. Give it up for Sam Stadium, legendary Sam Stadium. I'm so happy to be here with your senator and our Democratic Party chairman, Sharif Street. Give it up for Senator Street. It is so great to be with all of you today at House of Lady. I'm the proud son of a union bus driver and a hairdresser. I know what a union way of life and a union job can do for a family. It allowed me and my sister to become first-generation college graduates. It allowed me to become the first Black state representative to ever represent my state house district in Western Pennsylvania. All right, yeah. And the labor movement allowed me to become Pennsylvania's first Black lieutenant governor. All right. And the labor movement sent Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to the White House. And they know it. Look, there is so much on the line this year. Everything is on the line. Our fundamental rights, our fundamental freedoms, our right to vote, a woman's right to make her own reproductive health care decisions, all of that is on the line. And so we're fighting for the type of America that we want to see. One, where all of us are valued, where all of us are included. You know, a few months ago, I became a new dad. I have a 7-month baby girl named Mark. And I'm fighting for her things. I'm fighting to make sure she has the rights that me and her mother can enjoy our entire life. To make sure that she can live in a community where she's respected, where she's taken serious. And I want her to have a president and a vice president that she can look up to. That I know will work every day to fight for middle-class folks, Black and brown folks, and folks who fight for the union way of life. Look, the best indicator to tell what a politician will do is to look at what they've done. President Biden is creating 2.6 million jobs for Black workers. Yeah. The lowest Black unemployment rate ever. Expanded health care for Black Americans. Cap insulin at $35 for Black seniors. That wasn't easy, folks. He had to take on Big Pharma to get that done. We were trying to get that done for years. And this administration has taken a stand to take on gun violence in our communities and to make sure our communities are safe. Look, I want a president who's going to fight for each and every one of us. I want a president who's going to build an economy that works for each and every one of us. And I damn sure want somebody who's going to fight for middle class Americans. And look, we know here in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, this is ground zero for where this election is going to be fought and won. We can't leave anything up to chance. On the way into chance that this election is not even going to be close. I'm a little bit more nervous, so I'm saying I think this is going to be close. And I think we can't let us get off the gas. The work that you're doing here today, knocking doors, I think there are over 400 actions going on all across our Commonwealth to help mobilize, to get folks educated, to get them out to vote. We need to make sure we lean in just a little bit more to make sure we pull every last person. Because I remember what 2016 was like when I woke up the next morning and found out Donald Trump was elected our president. I don't want to have that moment again here in 2024. So for the next few months, I'm going to join you and work my ass off to make sure that we elect Biden to Paris so that we can have an America that we can be proud of. Thank you. Let's go out and win this election. Thank you, guys. I want to have my president of district council say a few words, and then I had the senator say a few words. Brothers and sisters, every year we get something from the council, you get something from the locals. This is the election of our lifetime. Every year it is the election of our lifetime. We have to make sure we continue to galvanize ourselves, our family, our friends, get them registered to vote by Monday. If you don't want to go, if they don't want to go to the polls, they get a absentee ballot and vote by mail. However, we have to start with ourselves, make sure we're registered to vote, make sure our family's registered to vote, make sure our loved ones are registered to vote. We're going to get the vote out. We're going to bring, we're going to make sure that Biden Harris taking place. However, it starts at home. We have to police ourselves. We take information out to the job, share it with labor, share it with the other trades. Make sure we are continuing to spread the message. This is the only president that unapologetically says unity. Unity. We have to continue to carry that message. We need him. He's the only other guy who. You look at when this old man is done, you look at what the other guy as the old man has done. When he's taken away, when he tells us every time he gets in front of the camera what he's going to do to him. He tells you. I mean, it's a lot of common circumstances, but he tells you. He put the Supreme Court in place that will never do anything that will help anyone who's like me or you. Black, white, indifferent, yellow, it doesn't matter. They see one thing. They see greed, they see money, they see profit for themselves. We have to continue to fight and make sure we get people that want to help us work with us. We'll do the work, but they have to have our permanent interest, which is ourselves and our families at stake. So again, make sure you got vote. Make sure everyone's registered to vote by Monday. You can go right online, you can move to your phone. Just make sure everyone that we know and touch and love is registered to vote. Thank you. How y'all feel today? Well, it's good to be here. I'm proud to be a Tuesday 5K member of the Neighbors International Union of Notre Dame. All right. So look, I love being here with you. We got work to do. Now, any of y'all watch any of those cable news programs, and they talk about whether black folks are coming out to vote. Now, I want y'all to know something. They're not talking about black people that live in Chicago. They're not talking about black people that live in LA. They're not talking about black people that live in Dallas. They're talking about black people that live in Philly, Pittsburgh, Chester, Norristown. They're talking about us. Because we're the state that's likely to determine who the president is. And we're the state that's likely to determine who controls the United States Senate. So, but then when you look at it and they say that we're not going to come out and vote, you should take that personally. Because what they're saying is that you and I can't get our neighbors out to vote. But they say that we're confused about who we should be for. They're saying we don't know what's in our best interest. Understand, they're talking about you. If you live in Germantown, North Philly, they're talking about you. If you live in West Philly and Southwest Philly, they're talking about us. If you live in Chester or Norristown or Conchalabi or Coatesville, they're talking about you. Because they already have it in their minds decided that Trump's going to win Texas. And the Biden's going to win California. Trump's going to win Alabama, Mississippi, and South Carolina. And the Biden's going to win New Jersey and Massachusetts and Illinois. There's just a handful of states where they really don't know what's going to happen. And the biggest state in the country where folk really don't know what's going to happen is Pennsylvania. And they don't know what's going to happen for the U.S. Senate seat. And they don't know what's going to happen for president. But we're going to know what happens. Because my dad used to say something. He said, some people are thermometers. All they do is put their hand in the air to feel what the temperature is and tell you what's already happened. But he said, when we go to the laborers, we're like a thermostat. We adjust the temperature of what we need it to be. So we're going to turn the heat up on our community. We're going to make sure that folks come on out. We're going to make sure folks vote for Joe Biden for president. And they vote for Bob Casey for senator. And we're going to let Democrats up and down the ticket. Because we're going to turn the heat up and we're going to get it done. Thank you.
So we're going to take a photograph. We just back a little bit and cruise in and we'll take a photograph for the Lieutenant Governor, Lee.